All right, welcome back to the show. Folks at home, get comfortable being uncomfortable.
I like what you did there.
Yeah, he's the Sparky who ran 4,000 kilometres from Perth to Bondi, officially the second fastest ever.
Incredible stuff. And it wasn't just a test of endurance. The trek also raised more than $2.5 million for homelessness. Wow. And the superstar behind it all, Nedd Brockmann, joins us now in the studio. Welcome again, my friend.
It's good to be here. We're back, third time lucky.
You're still fighting. You're still fighting.
Still fighting, always.
I can't believe it's been a year since that run.
Amazing.
It's crazy. It's, yeah, the way, the last year has been, it's just been, doors have opened and life's been pretty crazy, but it's, yeah, life-changing.
I still remember, I said to you a couple of weeks ago, that day when you arrived in Bondi and you came over the hill. Just again, talk us through that moment.
Honestly, I don't think anyone can ever prepare you for that. I ran from Cottesloe being, 5 or 10 people down at the beach when we started to, getting into New South Wales and every second car honking their horn, and to get to Bondi and have the scenes like that, I don't think anyone can ever prepare you for that. But yeah, it's still, I'm trying to, put words to it, and hence why we got the book. But it's pretty special. Well,
and it's all for an incredible cause as well. I mean, we hear so much about, housing and homelessness, the government not necessarily doing enough. You were able to raise $2.5 million to help that situation.
Yeah, big time. It's a massive issue, and especially in Australia, we should not be, you should not have, you should have access to where your next meal is going to be, a roof over your head or a bed to sleep in. And the fact there's 126,000 people in Australia that don't have that is a startling statistic. So, working with Mobilise and the team, that 2.6, hopefully, the next goal is 10 million, we'll be able to make significant change.
It's awesome that you're committed to that. Just remind everyone how far you ran every day.
Yeah, it's the days I could run, I had some severe injuries, but I averaged about 87k a day.
A day?
Wow.
2 marathons?
Every day?
Yeah, 2 marathons. A lot of the time they were 100k days, but some days there I had some pretty severe injuries, so I had to pull the pin and get it.
How many pair of shoes did you go through?
About 14 pairs, yeah.
Is that all?
Every 350k I had to turn them over.
Did you get chafe?
No, I was pretty skinny by day 7, so 0 chafe, mate.
There was
the thighs don't
nothing
touch
touching
when you lose 12 kilos.
Unfortunately, mine. Anyway.
We don't know what that feels like.
Yeah, maybe shed the kegs, Carlos.
I'm trying.
Run a few Ks a day, hey? That's all it takes.
You've produced this. You're a Sparky. I mean, do you wake up some mornings and go, I don't know where it's eventually going to take me, or are you committed to a path?
No, I think, I kind of have a 2-year plan or a 1-year plan. I think if you have it set in stone and it changes, it'll be quite, discombobulating. It gets all much. You have to at least envision something, though. You can't just fall into a life like this. You kind of have to picture it, visualise it and see it. The most nervous I've ever been was on here telling the world that I was going to do it, or half Australia, in my budgies, which is actually in the book. But if we can get that up, that'd be good.
Is there a picture of it?
There is.
Yeah, you find it for us.
But that was the most nerve-wracking I've ever been, because it meant that I had to put it out there and make myself accountable. There we go.
There it is.
Just come in, nice and tight there, mate.
Carlos. Carlos and Nedd in my budgies. There we go.
It's the centrefold.
Bang, bang, bang.
So what is the next thing in your in that goal plan that you have? Yeah,
so I guess I touched on it before, but the 10 million I want to raise to Mobilise, and that has to be done through, whether it's the suffering out on a big run. Each pre-sale of neddbrockmann.com will sell, we sell that, $5 goes straight to Mobilise. But yeah, I've got an event in September next year that I'm pretty keen to...
I love it. We can't wait to hear about that and all things you do. You're such a terrific energy force. Also, there's some kids still on holidays who are growing their mullets out. This is an amazing bit of mullet.
It's glorious.
This is just great mullet action.
It keeps evolving.
Does it?
Yeah, it just becomes... It's an extension of my personality.
I like what you've done with the bleach there. You've bleached the back of it.
I think we've got to do a re-bleach, but we'll get there.
Regrowth doesn't mean anything.
I've got a fair bit on the next few weeks, so we'll go to the back. There we go.
There we go.
Any hairdressers, hit me up. We'll get it going. What do you reckon?
It's a thing of beauty, mate. It's a thing of beauty.
I love you, Nedd. Great to see you, mate.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
And look, it is a terrific read. Go out and grab that book, because you will be inspired to set your own goals and grow your hair like...
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my God. Karl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports and amazing Aussie stories.
And Karl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
That never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?